Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to Grand Open Milan live coverage. I'm here with Nadir.
Yes. So today we'll be doing the Grand Open. A couple of times a year we're out here. So we've got a big event coming up today. 6 rounds or so.
6 or 7 rounds today, I'm not sure.
6 or 7 rounds. So we've got a good feature lined up just now. I believe the players are starting.
Yeah, they were just about to start. And we have Jordan Gallagher, fellow Scotsman,
Oh yes.
versus Merlin Schumacher, also pretty well known in
Yeah.
German and European community.
Good veteran player.
Both of them playing Draco Zoo. So
Jordan's just starting off here,
Yeah.
opening the Terra Top, going into standard Zoo combo. Yeah, so we just told him to pause up for a second while we got
yeah,
the stream
but
started.
now we're telling them to continue.
Yeah, so
They were starting. We were not quite ready yet. So, but now they can go.
Yep.
So we saw Terra Top getting the Tegenenborg.
So what do you think of this deck? True Draco
Well,
Zoo.
Zoo, I already went through the deck list, and Zoo is pretty damn popular.
Yep.
This version, surprisingly, to me, not quite as popular. I saw a lot of pure Zoo, a lot of Kaiju Zoo. I like this version. I like that it gives Zoo like another layer of play. I think that always used to be like a problem of Zoo. You know, it was always just like you normal summon, then maybe instant fusion or barrage, Terra Top. But that basically dictated how much of a first turn or how many plays you had per turn. And Draco can kind of mix that up. You know, you can have additional layers of play.
I think that because the Zoo engine is just so small, you can pretty much play anything else on top of that. At YCS Pittsburgh, we saw a lot of varied other options that people were playing. The Pure, the Kaiju, the True Draco.
Yeah.
There was even a Paleo. So
I mean, it has a lot of room for engines or
Yeah.
techs, simply because not only the Zoo engine doesn't require that many cards in the deck, but also it doesn't require many cards to play. Like
Just-
what we're seeing here is just happening off of a single Terra Top.
Yep.
So
One.
he doesn't need to draw multiple Zoo cards to combo off. The rest of his hand can be anything, or as long as he has Terra Top, Rad, Barrage, whatever. So yeah.
So the new card from Maximum Crisis, Leica Chaka 9, gives the deck
Yeah,
so much.
Already pulled it up on
power.
the screen right here. It makes like it basically makes it like Rad semi-limit never happened.
Yep.
Because like even just off the one rat now you can actually make the Trident Emerald play again.
Yep.
Just by sending Ram with rat and then reviving it with Chaka 9. You can't use it as XYZ material, but you can pop Ram Trident.
Yeah.
And there you go. You have your 2 level 4s.
You pop it with Diagram in this
Well,
deck as well.
Yeah, of course. But we're not seeing that combo right here because he's obviously also using Fusion Sub.
So I haven't seen Jordan's hand too clearly, but I believe he's got a Raigeki and an Ash.
I think I saw the Ash as well, yeah. So, yeah. But that's pretty standard. Like what
Yeah.
most people are doing is just like I said, you only need 1 or 2 Zoo cards to play, so they're just bringing in a bunch of hand traps as well.
So looking at Merlin's deck list here.
Yeah, we
he's
have
got-
Merlin's deck list. We don't have Jordan's, but I saw his deck earlier.
Yeah.
I was
7
running-
hand traps for Merlin, and unfortunately he's not opened any, so
Yeah.
he's just gonna have to wait patiently while Jordan plays the Norden deck.
That's the most annoying thing about Zoo, honestly. Is like you just want to you know exactly where the combo ends, and you just want to play, see
Mm.
how the game turns out, but you have to wait like 10 minutes for the combo to finish. But yeah, I saw Jordan drawing a Ghost Ogre as well, so he's gonna have Ogre Ash and Trident for Merlin to play through.
He's got a
So
Ram in hand as well, so he can pop that with a Diagram, I think that is.
if he has one, yeah, that'd be nice.
Must be nice.
So I know he's not playing Zephyros, for example. I think that's interesting. Do you know the Zephyros combo?
Nope.
No. Basically, what you do is with 2 level 4s, instead of making Bull or Emerald somewhere in the combo, you make Force Tricks,
Oh,
The
right.
Raid
this-
Raptors thing?
Right, yeah.
which searches, I think it's a level 4 Winged Beast.
Yep.
Might have to be Dark, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What Zephyros is anyways. You can search Zephyros. And what you do
I
with
thought you
that...
meant Zephyr, like the Pendulum deck.
Oh, Zephyros, no
Yeah,
Zephyros.
that's what I thought you
the
meant.
Blackwing. You search it, with 4 streaks, and you pop it with diagram, you get a search,
Yeah.
and then you bounce the diagram, and then you pop the ram with the diagram afterwards, which means you get 2 searches.
Yep.
And because you always need 2 combo pieces to summon Masterpiece, you always need Masterpiece and Dispel or Trap, and that means that if you play Zephyros, you can search both of those with just a single diagram.
It's a pretty cute play.
I kind of like it because it requires you to like not having to draw 2 combo pieces, because normally you need to draw a diagram and then either Masterpiece or a Spell Trap.
So Jordan playing the second Fusion sub here,
Yeah.
and I know that Fusion sub has gone up in popularity from, people were obviously always just playing 1, but some people at Pittsburgh were even playing 3.
Yeah, it's going like from 0 to 1. Like 1 was a staple thing at like kind of like Prague.
Yeah.
It's like when it got started.
Mm.
Then people started playing 2, and now people are like going crazy about it and playing like 2 to 3.
I guess the idea is that you don't even need to like search it anymore, because like if you hard draw it, well, you've
With-
got Chakra 9 now.
Chakra 9,
so
yeah, that's like every single zoo makes it live.
So ending here with a Trident Emerald, unless he's, I don't know, maybe got an instant fusion play after that. Probably not.
I wonder what we'll be talking about during future zoo first turns, because like we're going through all these topics
Yeah.
rather quickly in the first combo. It's like, yeah.
We're going to be seeing this a lot today.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I think Jordan drew Barrage as well, so I don't know if he can like go into like more plays here. I'm not sure if he wants to overextend.
He might just want to
anything.
keep it for
Yeah.
next turn to see, because like, yeah. But we'll see how he's doing it.
I'm trying to count how many cards he's drawn this turn. So
I think it's 4.
4.
Did he do double emerald already?
This is the second emerald here. So
Yeah, so that's 4 cards then.
Yep.
And I think that's what he ends with, 4 draws, because
Yeah.
unless he's playing a third sub, I don't see a way for him to draw more cards.
Alright, so he's going into the barrage. He's
So he
gonna
just
use it.
used the barrage. He could have just gone for Trident and Hammer Kong and Path.
Trident Kong. Can't go wrong with Kong.
Well,
Shout outs to
it's kind
Brad.
of cute because it lets him protect his Trident from like chalices and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Search and Masterpiece. I wonder if he's got the trap to summon it. I think
He's-
Jordan only plays 1 trap in his whole deck, and it is
I mean,
just
the spell is also fair enough.
Yeah, actually, he does play the spell as well. So
If he knows the matchup, it's actually better to summon it directly over spell and monster, because that's like the hardest thing for Zoo to deal with. Like if you don't have a Kaiju, which I don't think Merlin is main decking,
Jordan's looking at his Tornado Dragon. Yep, he's making Tornado Dragon.
just because that is like his only utility rank 4 left, I guess.
Yeah.
So the first Emerald didn't recycle. Oh,
All right, so Jordan sent a back row here. Most likely is the escalation. I always forget its name.
return.
Turn. Okay, so Merlin's hand here. A little bit hard to see, but oh, scooping it up.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
All right. Doesn't want to reveal what he's playing. Decides that the best thing to do is just go to game 2. Don't show your deck. Try getting advantage that way. So
I think we're gonna see that quite a bit this
Yeah.
tournament.
I think Jordan knows very well. He knows exactly what he's going to be siding for the mirror, because we were talking about it quite extensively yesterday. It's just curious, whether or not he is assuming like his opponent's playing the same deck. So as you can see here, he's looking at the Retaliating Sea in his side deck. Board wipes, obviously really good calls.
Yeah.
So it's just whether or not like, oh yep, okay, it looks like those Retaliating Seas are going in.
I think this format it's fair enough to blind side against Zoo.
Yeah, you can
because
pretty much expect it.
I was going through the deck list. There's literally like I think it's over 90% Zoo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
Especially
Merlin's an interesting guy. I mean, he
Well,
topped our
yeah,
nationals
well,
with
yeah.
a fossil Dyna Turbo, so.
yeah.
Merlin putting Drolls in here. Restrict, I think.
So we're seeing Droll Lockbird, Vanity's Fiend, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Regeki, 3 Unending Nightmare, 2 Mask Restrict, Imperial Order, Macrocosmos, and Skill Drain. I don't know how much of these he's siding in going first. I can definitely see the Unending Nightmares going in.
Unending Nightmare is actually really good going for us because you can hit
It's
the.
very interesting. It's like even if they draw like double field spell or whatever. It hits all of them basically. It eliminates all of them. But yeah. Also, it also eliminates all the tankies, all the barrages in their deck. It's like all of them are gone.
Yep.
You can pull it up real quick, just so you know.
Not once per turn. Pay 1,000
Yeah.
as many times as you like.
Yeah.
Just hit any face-up spell.
It's pretty
Traps as
good.
well. Yes, traps as well.
Yeah, hits everything.
Just got in. Who's playing? Jordan Gallagher on the top here. Merlin Schumacher on the bottom. Jordan, we flew out here from Glasgow. Jordan coming off the back of his first top at Prague recently. Merlin, quite a well-known player in Europe.
Yeah, did win a YCS.
Oh, did he win a YCS?
He did win a YCS in America, yeah.
In America?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
San Mateo, I think. Dragon Ruler. Yep.
So yeah, if you guys have just tuned in, thanks for coming out. Make sure you spread the stream and stuff, and get all your friends to take a look here, because this is going to be a really good tournament.
Very interesting, especially for European national season.
Yep.
Because we have the biggest nationals still coming up. We have French nationals today, if I'm not wrong.
Is it today?
I think so. I think yeah. And then we have German nationals coming up, Italy and UK also coming up. So the big four nationals still to be played.
Is the Italian nationals this format?
Yes, they're all this format. The adjusted list is right after the last national, I think.
Yeah. So.
So all of this is relevant for our national season.
Yeah.
Not relevant for Euro season that much, but
Yeah.
yeah, still.
It's almost a little bit frustrating with the ban list coming up, and we still have to play this format.
Yeah.
32 out of 32 decks at Pittsburgh, playing Zoo, playing Fusion Sub, and...
I mean, it's still the correct choice.
Yeah.
You can't blame him for, like...
Oh, of course not. So Merlin's looking at his hand here. He's going to go first. I believe that's an Ash I see. He's got Terratop going up.
All right.
Here, the title in the stream says Dueling Book Ranked.
My title?
Yeah, like the stream title.
Oh. I can change it from the phone.
Austrian Nationals today as well, yeah. 250 players.
I think that's pretty big for Austria.
Yeah. Alright, Invoker. Going to be seeing most likely the same play here. Now it's just a question of whether or not Jordan's opened the hand trap. Round one. This is, round one, and it's game two. Jordan going 1-0 strong, opening, well, basically everything.
Terratop.
Yeah, just one Terratop drawing into diagram, and
Terratop against no hand trap, resulting in like 4 draws and...
thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Irish Nationals today as well. Oh, right, okay.
All right.
Shoutouts to Gary White.
So now we're seeing the same for Merlin, basically.
So Jordan's hand trap lineup would be, he is maining 3 Ash, he's maining Maxi. I believe he's maining Ghost Ogre.
Yes, he does main Ghost Ogre, and he did tell me that he's also siding Joel and Lockbird.
Yeah, he's siding Joel, and I definitely saw him putting the Retaliating Sea, so...
Yeah. There's still a lot of hand traps that could still come down, like...
yeah. Now,
Ghost Ogre would not have come down yet, I think.
now, knowing Jordan's body language here, I feel like he does have a hand trap.
He's pretty likely to have one. He's like probably
yeah.
at like 10 or 13 hand traps in his deck right now, so...
He's just placing his cards down there, waiting for him, and just going to flip his hand open at the right time. Unless, of course, he generally has not opened the hand trap. He's going to be pretty upset here, so...
Yeah.
Right, so he picks up his hand here thinking that the Leica effect. Is he going to respond? I don't see any hand traps. I see a lot of spells. Someone's asking what you're playing at German Nationals.
Well, I'm not telling.
I'll give you a hint. It's probably got Zoo in it.
It might.
Be a very good choice. Safe bet. Safe deck.
Well, That's what they said for Prague as well.
Shows up with frogs. Whiptail and rat being overlaid here.
So this is from Terratop plus normal summon rat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did normal summon rat. Okay.
Emerald.
Detaches a rat and shuffles in.
The black sheep, so he's gonna.
So does he play?
He's always putting both rats in. Okay.
The thing is, he's only playing one fusion sub.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And he's not siding a second one for going first either. So I don't know why he would be recycling the black sheep.
Just really likes Garnet.
Yeah.
Fusion subbing away Emerald and Leica. Would it not be better to fusion sub away the Invoker? You kind of want your Zoo on the field, right? It's where you can put Kong over it.
Well, yeah, but the Invoker is pretty dangerous if it survives as well.
Yeah.
Has pros and cons. I think that's fine as well.
Right, safe to say Jordan doesn't have a hand trap.
Thing is, the Ram is
Chilling.
brought back by Leica, right?
Yes.
So he can actually not make Trident right now, unless he finds a way to pop it.
Hmm.
Which probably means he has to have Diagram in order to make that play.
Most likely. He's
Well,
got 3 diagram and 2 terraforming.
yeah, but like there's a lot of stuff that negates the diagram.
Yep.
He can just have Ogre or Ash.
Well, I feel like Dorn would have done something by now.
I'm not sure if there's actually a point where he could have done a good Ash yet.
He's playing Draco. Yep, the Merlin's playing Draco Zoo as well.
Yep.
Alright, Succession.
There's
He's probably just going to use the Ram as tribute fodder, maybe? No, Emerald.
He can pop the Ram with the Masterpiece. That
Yep.
works. But he has the
He's
diagram as well.
diagram. And there goes Ram.
So there's that. I think that at this point means Jordan has not opened any hand trap.
Yep. So he's searching another Succession.
Okay, that is going to be able to draw one card
Yep.
right now off of the other Succession.
That brings back Whiptail. It's very likely John's going to top deck a hand trap for a 6 card.
Yeah, it actually is.
The most frustrating feeling.
It's like if he actually has like 13 in his deck right now, then there's like over a 1/3 chance that he's going to draw one.
Oh, Barrage.
I don't know how much that even extends to. Like,
Is he playing Blade, maybe? No Blade, so...
well, he can make another Emerald, but then he wouldn't have any other Zoo left. He could make another Bull, yeah, fair enough.
So he made Bull there, taking it back, going for Kong.
Okay, and then Bull, fair.
Does Hammer Kong require 2 materials?
Yes, there's also 2 materials, I'm pretty sure.
Mortar, okay. I'm so confused here,
Some
Merlin.
stuff, something's happening. So Bull, then like.
I'm so confused.
Wait,
What is going on?
wait.
I think he's already hard made, like ranked up into Leica. That's
I think
why he
so. Yeah,
can't do
that's where
that.
the Ram came from, right?
Yeah,
How many does Leica require normally?
I think it is 2. Stop taking bad points. Shoutouts to Duncan with the statistic: 28% chance to draw a hand trap as your 6th card if you play 10. Okay. Hammer Cog's 3 or more materials. All right. So can't hard make it. So he overlaid Rat and Whiptail together into Broadbow.
Yeah.
Instead, could he not have just like could he have not ended with Kong Trident?
He could have, yeah.
Yeah, probably would have been better maybe. Some protection for your Trident.
Well, he gets a search instead of the Hammer Kong on board. Just like.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that he did detach the. Oh, he's summoning. Oh, he has 2 reds in his deck.
Yeah. So I guess it ends the same way.
So he can still make the Hammer Kong.
Is it just me or is it really dark? It does seem dark. Did we get the light off? I think we did have some lighting there. Yeah, it looked quite bright on Merlin's side. We'll see if we can maybe do about that after this round, but...
We can see anything though. Or everything, I think that. So he did not make Hammer Kong over that rat.
Maybe he already made it.
Yeah, but at that point, I think it's not even correct to actually summon that rat.
Yo, where's his trident?
The,
Oh,
the,
right,
the
someone's
death.
reading it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Right, Jordan going with a tanky here. Alright, that's getting popped.
Okay.
Pops tanky. Terraforming.
Do you know if Jordan's siding any kaijus?
No.
Do you not know, or is he not?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
So then he's gonna have a pretty hard time to deal with this
Yeah.
masterpiece, because can't pop it with trident. He can't pop it with a trap that he's distributing for masterpiece.
Mm.
That's possible, but he's gonna have to play through a lot of stuff here.
Right, using diagram here, deciding what to pop in his hand.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jordan's just gonna pop it with masterpiece.
Merlin. Wait.
Yeah, now he has to pop it with masterpiece because
Yep.
it's too dangerous. If that's a return, the
Mm.
masterpiece would just die. So yeah, there goes the diagram.
It always feels like such. There you go. Did he set that terraforming?
Yeah, to bluff the return, because the traps only have the graveyard effect when they're sent from the field.
Oh, Jordan, next level. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about popping the diagram. It's like you feel like you need to pop the diagram, but like you play 6, so it's like really likely they'll have a second anyway.
Yeah, but on the other hand, though, Merlin is still so likely to have drawn any hand
Yeah.
trap.
Alright, he's normal summoning Ram here, and looks like he's going to go straight up into Trident.
It still doesn't solve masterpiece, though.
Yeah. So going into Broadbow first of all, and is
Let's return.
that return?
Yeah. It's gonna make him able to summon another masterpiece.
Another one.
Yeah. And that's pretty impossible to get through.
Double masterpiece. Right, he's deciding what to tribute here. Okay, tributes the trap and
Trap,
the
the
monster.
trap.
Yep, pop. Broadbow.
Can you negate that because of Ram being immaterial?
I think like it negates the targeting effect, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what return is.
Yeah, you actually could have negated that.
Maybe it can only negate cards, not effects. I'm not sure, but let me check.
So yeah, Jordan's scooping it up anyway. Going into game 3. So hopefully we'll see some hand trap interaction at least, so we can, well, get some interaction for game 3. Double the fun.
Yeah, he could have negated.
Yeah, he could have negated it? Alright.
During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a trap card or effect that targets this card, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, negate the activation.
Is it any card effect that targets it? Or
No,
just
trap card effect.
trap card? Oh, right, yeah, okay.
As long as Ram is material, you
Yep.
can negate a targeting trap effect.
Yeah.
But that probably would have still not helped him in beating
Yeah.
over a double masterpiece, so fair enough.
Right, Jordan signed up for game 3.
So it's this is not really how the games are supposed to go when people are playing 7 to
Yeah.
like 13 hand traps post side, but sometimes that's just what it is.
Ideally, you're supposed to maxi Ghost Ogre and Ash your opponent in one turn.
Yeah,
That's the theory when you go second.
yeah, and Crow and Ghost Reaper and Flying Sea, Retaliating Sea, Confronting the Sea.
And then you top deck Terratop after you've used all your hand traps.
Yeah.
What do you think about Retaliating Sea? I think we were discussing it recently.
It's like there's a lot of hand traps that are just subpar at the moment,
Yeah.
but you still have to at least consider them simply because you can't just let them zoo combo
Yeah.
to full extent. Like they're still gonna they're gonna fusion sub. You're gonna Retaliating Sea. They're still gonna end with the Trident that they always have. They're still gonna end with a rank 4 that they can make from the Norden because
Yeah.
that's still gonna hit the field. But in the end, it's still good. It's still going to be banishing the fusion sub. There's not going to be a draw. There might not be enough monsters in the grave for Emerald. I'm not sure. It depends on the combo, I think.
Yeah.
On which specific combo you drop the Retaliating Sea. And it can still search Maxi later, so I like it.
Retaliating Sea is like really strong when you open it, but if you don't, it's a lot weaker than the other hand traps. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you draw Ghost Ogre, it's like it's not too bad. But if you draw Retaliating Sea, it's
Ghost
almost
Ogre is
always a
like
dead
Ghost
draw.
Ogre is like more of a gamble. You know, sometimes when when they don't have Barrage or Terror Top as an extender, and their only plays like Norm Summon Rat, and they use the effect Ghost Ogre, that's pretty good. On
I
the
saw
other
some
hand,
people
though,
playing Flying Sea as well.
yeah, Flying Sea is also is like even riskier,
Mm.
but the reward is also a lot higher, of course. If they
Yeah.
can't pop, if they can't get rid of it, then that actually stops the whole combo.
It's very good against pure Zoo,
Yeah, I
but
think so too. Yeah.
against the True Drake, obviously, it's
Yeah,
a lot
because they can
weaker.
just tribute it for a masterpiece. They can pop it with diagram. It's just like, yeah.
All right, ready for game 3 here. Let's see.
So Jordan obviously going first. Merlin praying for hand traps.
Right, let's see. Let's attack Tomborg
Just not a hand trap. Take number for Jordan or for
for Jordan.
Okay, nice.
Well, he's got his rat. That's what's important. And Merlin here has.
He's not playing Drawn Lockbird, right?
He is
He is.
siding it.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay.
Jordan's playing Droll as well, I believe.
Well, he would have used it by now.
Oh yes, definitely.
I do like Droll.
Oh yeah, it's really good against the True Draco deck. But obviously not that great against Zoo.
It's good against Zoo.
Mm. Like if you use it on the Broad Bull search, then
Yeah.
it's really good. But like in the end, like they still end with like Trident Emerald, right?
Well, that's the issue with all the hand traps. Like they kind of hurt Zoo, but they also kind of don't. Because
Mm.
it's just like they don't get like the +5 or whatever it is of the
Yeah.
usual double fusion sub combo.
I don't think there's any hand trap that
They
just shuts down the
the
turn.
thing is they get a +2 or a +3 instead.
Yep.
It's like, is that good or is that bad now? It's like,
It's like what's less worse?
yeah. No, I'd still rather have a draw against Zoo than no hand trap. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Is DD Crow still relevant?
I guess it can hurt the Shakaning at some point, but not really that great either.
Hmm. Someone's asking what you think about Knuckle in True Draco Zoo.
I tried it, and I don't think you need it
Yeah.
because the normal scenario or the ideal scenario is for you to just draw a diagram and then either a masterpiece or a spell trap. So the diagram is going to search you the other missing piece. And with dynamite, it's like you need, instead of 2 pieces, you need 3 suddenly, because you need the spell trap to summon the dynamite usually, and then you need the dynamite itself, of course, and then you need to draw the masterpiece as well.
Hmm.
Because the dynamite is going to give you another trap, but it's not going to give you the masterpiece in hand. So at that point, you require 3 combo pieces.
Yep.
So I don't like that.
Terraforming for the diagram here. There should be a way to get this ram
Is
in the
there
grave.
no hand trap again?
Nope, doesn't look like it. I don't think I saw anyway, so...
Well, the retaliating would have come down, but he's not even playing it. The drawn lockbird would have come down for sure. Maxi would have come down. Ghost Ogre might have not been played, but yeah.
Are you surprised this Draco deck didn't do as well as it kind of was expected to for...
Well, it does have less room for text,
Yeah.
which is like, in the end, the Draco engine is just a tech as well for Zoo. It's just like every Zoo deck is a Zoo core, which is going to give you that broken turn 1 no matter which deck you play it in, and then you have the decision, what am I playing with it? Am I playing Kaijus? Am I playing hand traps? Pure Zoo? Am I playing Dracos? It's like...
Infernity. Just anything, you know. The other missing piece, ha, pun intended.
Yeah.
Searches that masterpiece here. Merlin looking really frustrated.
Yeah. Welcome to Zoo format. And he does have a spell to summon it.
Do you think there's any potential decks at all this format other than Zoo? Like
Well,
Paleo is probably the best one,
The
right?
thing is, for Prague, we kind of had the same dilemma where the Zoo combo was just so strong that even when Zoo was kind of like the best deck, kind of,
Mhm.
but if everyone plays Zoo, there was just a better solution, which just turned out to be Paleo, because that deck could actually beat Zoo going second. Um, I'm not quite sure if there's a solution like that for this format.
It feels like a lot of people are leaning towards pure Zoo again. Just
Well,
because
yeah.
it just stuns the True Draco deck so hard if you just open like a couple of the. Oh, I'm just seeing Merlin's here. Got Ghost Ogre for a 6 card. Well,
Yeah.
unless he just didn't use it at any point, which I feel like he must have. Like if he was going to do anything, he would have used it already.
Uh, the most likely thing is like he probably just wants to scoop, but
It's game 3, and he just feels
yeah.
he feels compelled to play it out.
Well, like you know that there's a Dryden pop and there's a Masterpiece pop. It's just like you're probably dead, well, no matter what you do. Terror top. That's a start.
That's a good start.
Like even without any hand trap or back row, he needs like 3 layers of play. He needs like Terror top, barrage, normal summon or something, just to have a slight chance. And then all of that still does not out Masterpiece. So
Jordan choosing not to Dryden on the like resolution of Terra top.
yeah, that's fair. I think
So
that's fine.
he's gonna keep a body up here, and he's just thinking.
He's probably
What's
just gonna
make
pop
here?
the Invoker.
Yeah. Invoker comes down. There goes Dryden.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
there goes the first play.
now, does he have a Tenki, or barrage, or normal summon?
I see Ghost Ogre and Heritage diagram.
Yep.
It's gonna be popped by Masterpiece most likely.
So he's setting one here.
Yeah.
A
Ghost
Ghost
Ogre
Ogre.
on
Yep.
diagram. Yeah. Terraforming for
Search for
second
another one.
diagram. Still Jordan able to pop that with Masterpiece.
Do you think it's really like worth popping the diagram in this situation? Like maybe you could just like hold it for like the first zoo.
Well, but if there's a trap face down, the Masterpiece.
That's
gonna
really all
die.
you're scared of, right? The trap is like them popping the trap, obviously.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I mean, you're
did
also
he
scared
just
of them.
Ghost
Just
Ogre twice?
no, he went to his graveyard to banish the Tenki to pop
Oh,
the
right, okay.
Masterpiece.
Yep. And there's a normal summon. So
Now there's no more pop left, but there's a
Deeper! Thanks for coming. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
well. If he had a Masterpiece in hand, he could play. He could Heritage and summon the Masterpiece, and then there'd be like 2 Masterpieces staring down each other.
He didn't activate Rat's effect, did he?
Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I don't think it matters. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, the last card in his hand was the Ghost Ogre. All right. Well, there's not that exciting.
Or are you joking? I'm pumped, man. That was great. What a game. So, we're going to see a lot of this today. And Jordan off to a strong start, beating probably one of the best players here in the room. So,
Definitely one of them, yeah. Well,
the all-important dice roll, of course, was extremely.
the thing is,
relevant.
I was gonna try not to feature Zoo that much in the early rounds.
Yeah.
But literally, there are not many non-Zoos.
Got any hero players here, mate?
Nope. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna do an interview with Jordan. We can,
Yeah.
but all he's gonna tell us is, "Oh, I went first. I comboed. I won."
Yeah, tell us
He
about
went
your.
first. Yeah. Jordan.
Jordan. Dang. Job and Schmidt. Can't believe you net decked him.
Man.
That's Jordan's solution to every format now. It's like, Nadia, what's Josh playing? So are we gonna get him up here, or
Yeah, we can. I don't mind.
do we have anything we can do in between the rounds?
There we have some short clips and stuff to play, but if he wants to join for an interview, why not?
All right. Yeah, we'll get him up just for a bit.
Okay.
Talk about that highly interactive and entertaining match. right, so here with our round one interview. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun format.
yeah, it's pretty
Yep.
fun. So you played True Draco Zoo today.
Yep.
How come you decided on this list?
Not gonna lie, I didn't really put a lot of work into the list. It's the deck I've tested the most, it's the deck I know the most. So I just felt the most confident playing it at the event.
Yeah. So Merlin, we've got his list up here, and he was playing.
10 hand traps, he told me.
Yep,
He
yep,
didn't
yep.
draw
You
any.
did.
He didn't draw any in any of the games I went first.
Yeah. So
Fun.
we saw you do the bluff tactic with the diagram, setting the terraforming.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Didn't
next level.
End up mattering.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about one other play as well. So you know when he tribute summoned the masterpiece
Yep.
and he popped your Broadbow?
Uh-huh.
You had Ram underneath it, so you could have negated it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he still had the masterpiece to pop it. My hand literally couldn't play through
Yeah,
it.
no, it was just
I
some
was just
minor,
trying to
but
yeah, it was minor, yeah. But yeah, he could have masterpiece popped it, but yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
masterpiece works on trap effects as well. Or the Ram works on trap effects as well.
so you've beaten potentially like a real contender for winning the whole event. Marilyn Schumacher is a very very good player. You feeling confident, I guess, for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be good.
So, is there any decks that you feel are like would worry you to come up against?
Not really. I've tested almost every matchup, so I know most of the matchups fairly well. So I'm prepared for most matchups.
You prepared for Chainburn?
I'm not prepared for Chainburn. Chainburn sucks, so it'll be fine.
All right. Well, not really much else to say. Obviously, that wasn't the most interactive of games, but yeah.
That's this format in a nutshell.
Northern Turbo.
Yep.
So we'll be back for round two momentarily. We'll probably just play some clips and stuff in the meantime. Yeah, we'll be back in just a bit.